Guests join Johnny Vaughan tonight with discussions on the day's news and live music. But first on Choice, Jessie Wallace is an Eastender revealed.
A few days away in Mallorca when Eastenders reveals catches up with me. Well, come on then, I suppose you can join in the fun with me. It's just a gorgeous place to come. I love the people here, the restaurants. Love going into Old Palmer because there's some really nice tapas bars there. I think Cat would love it on here, especially if there was a party going on or something. I don't think Mallorca would really be for Cat because probably not enough nightlife for her. Anyone thirsty?
Come on, lads, who's up for it?
I am a living, breathing advertisement for high fashion.
Whoa!
Yeah, let's keep it that way.
If I'm going to face my public, I have to look the part. Don't wait up, will ya? Two more in there and be quick about it. It ain't even lunch yet. Lunch? I ain't even seen breakfast. Which way is the kitchen?
Characteristics that are similar between Jessie and Cat. Probably the first thing is Jessie has got a filthy laugh, and Cat has that too. Jessie has a twinkle in her eye all the time. She always looks like she's up to mischief and up to no good. And Cat always looks that way too. You know, she walks in the pub and she looks like she's been up to something.
I think they're both scatty. Both a bit, you know, the old mind ticks real quick, do you know what I mean? And I think they can find themselves sort of like, you know, in certain situations, not of their own doing, but just because of the way they are, you know. But I should imagine that's where the similarity ends.
All right, sunshine, come on out. Let's see the latest notch on the bedpost.
Peggy?
No, she's a good girl, Jessie. Pleasure to work with.
Her performances really come from the gut. They're raw. She takes risks. It's just really exciting filming with her.
If I was 40 years younger, I'd have a crack at her. But anyway, I'm her dad. Let's get back to that. So.
Cat Slater's a bit of a one-off, and I don't think there's anybody else in the world that could play her but Jessie.
I'd say Cat's worst characteristic is her temper.
Wife beating, two-timing creep. You know, we could have had you locked up, do you know that? We should have had you locked up after what you did to little Mo.
With Cat and Trevor, you've got two people who are kind of not scared of using violence and words to hurt other people. So when you put them in the same room, it's interesting to see what happens.
Oh, leave it out, leave it out.
I think Cat is just as feisty as Trevor, except Trevor's very scary.
I said, come on. Do it, sister, Dad. Do it, sister, Dad. If you can't do it, then just walk away.
I think the reason why Cat stands up to him so much is because he's got away with doing so much to little Mo.
Huh? You're gonna give me what's mine?
You can't make me, Trevor! I hate little Mo!
No one's said anything about it. No one's, you know, lifted a finger to split them up. So she's sort of taken it on her back to do it herself.
Are you Trevor Morgan?
Yeah, that's him.
I've never wanted to be famous, but I was always interested in acting. When I was a child, I'd always get the leads in plays in the infants and juniors. My parents weren't into acting at all, but they supported me. all the time. Whatever interest I had, they supported me. My nan was a real film buff, and I used to sit with her every Saturday afternoon and watch old films. And I think it was then that I really became interested in acting. When I left school, I wanted to do makeup, stage makeup and film makeup. So I went to college and did that, and then left there, went straight to the RSC doing makeup and wigs. I used to sit in the wings and watch them rehearse and watch the director and stuff, and I just think I just want to be part of that. I decided to go to drama school, and while I was there, I was working all around the West End, wig making, facial prestige making for films and theatre. Then we got called up for these workshops for Eastenders.
Cat Slater was born within 5 minutes of Jessie walking into the rehearsal room.
The audition process to cast the Slaters was just doing like workshops in this place in the South Bank.
We had people coming in and we give them a scenario and say, just do that. It was a bit like a marathon, whose line is it anyway?
They kept getting me to do these improvisations of coming in, and I've been out all night, and my little sister keeps nicking my clothes and all that, and I keep shouting at her and screaming at her, so I had a feeling I was going to be like the feisty club-goer character.
It's yours, mate.
It took about 3 months before I found out I had the part, which was a very long time to wait.
If you're going to join a show like EastEnders, which is a huge thing, it's really nice to do it mob-handed.
Excuse me, we're looking for... What's it called again?
You dozy moo. Albert Square.
Of course it is, sorry. Albert Square?
Oh, right, yeah. 100 yards up under the bridge, you can't miss it.
Oh, thanks very much.
First time that I walked onto the square, I thought it was a lot smaller than what it looks on telly. You'd think it'd be bigger. Couldn't really get my head around it at first. I just kept giggling all the time, like running around the corner going, I can't believe I'm here.
So, what do we think?
Oh, it's not exactly Hampstead, is it?
How are we all going to fit in that?
There was a scene where we were all in the house and it was just like complete mayhem, and there's Mo trying to shift some toasters, and there's little Mo boiling some eggs in a kettle and it was whistling, and there's me and Zoe arguing. It was just all mayhem. They're the first memorable scenes I've got.
It's driving me batty.
I told you it's nice before you borrowed.
That's all.
And well, you two stop squabbling.
No.
Cat's always been lazy, always hated working, because she just lives off her nan.
Well, it's only work, isn't it? You don't want it to get in the way.
Of what?
Life.
She was a terrible barmaid, Cat, because she was always filing her nails and having to go at people.
I haven't stopped all morning.
Haven't stopped what? Batting your eyelids?
I've been right off my feet.
Do me a favour. If you'd have been much slower, you'd been going backwards.
The family were getting sick of her because she was just sitting about lazing all the time and just getting tied up and going out. So they made her go for job interviews.
So we've decided to lend a helping hand. You've got a job interview tomorrow at the laundrette.
The laundrette?
And at the Minute Mark, and the doctors. Oh, and the flower store on the high street.
She did everything she could for people just not to employ her.
You'd be okay with paperwork, wouldn't you?
Paperwork?
Yeah, filing, admin, that sort of stuff.
No, I'm a bit dyslexic. Never been that good when it comes to writing things down.
Well, what do you like on the phone?
Fine.
Oh, that's all right then.
For a bit. If I'm on longer than 10 minutes, I get these splitting headaches and I have to go and lie down.
I think it'd be really good if Cat was to get, like a beauty parlour or something, and call it the Pink Poodle, and just mess everyone's hair up and nails. I think that would really suit Cat. I am surprised about the level of tabloid interest with me, but again, I think it's the character that I play, and people want to know about me, my real life, and they do want me to be like Cat.
Well, magazines today and tabloid news today are always looking for fodder. They're always looking for something, whether it's true or not true. And if you play a really successful character in something like, you know, EastEnders, they're always going to do their best to try and find the comparison between you and the character.
They latch on to things that are larger than life. If Jessie and Cat, or Cat and Jessie, are nothing else, they are absolutely larger than life.
The public do get confused between myself and Cat, especially the press. They would like me to be like Cat, and you know, they sometimes get a bit confused, and things do get blown out of proportion quite a lot.
If she goes out and wants to let her hair down, people are going to take pictures of her, people are going to hassle her. I mean, people even thought I was having a relationship with her just because I walked down the street with her one day.
It's very intruding when you've got journalists camped outside your flat, watching your every comings and goings, printing things that aren't true, that are completely blown out the water. And, you know, all the stuff they do print that's not true, they keep regurgitating it in other interviews, and it just goes on from there, and it gets to a point where, when is it going to stop?
I think it's a little bit unfair, because she's taken an awful lot of flack, and at the end of the day, she's a brilliant actress doing a brilliant job, and they should cut her a bit of slack.
Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind.
Cat's image was born visually when I first saw Jessie, because she came in and she looked like Cat. It was that shocking black hair, slightly orange glow to her complexion, and just great face, great face.
I like Cat to wear lots of tacky stuff. The more tackier, the better. Especially tiger print, snake print, clothes, something like that. Definitely. But that is not me, but definitely Cat. Ooh, these are very good for Cat. What do you think? Look at these. That's very Cat.
I got us on a mountain top. Was burning like
right, off to the next shop.
The summit of beauty and love.
There's not many similarities between my dress sense and Cat's dress sense. I like quite funky things, like that T-shirt. Then I like gypsy clothes, like this, like flouncy, which you'd never see Cat in something like that. So I like things like this, pastel colours. Because of the suicide attempt, she's got quite horrific scars, so she always has to wear big cuffs. I think Cat's style is very hard, and her makeup, I think, is like a mask that she wears.
I'm mentally preparing myself and you're disturbing my concentration.
I could see Cat wearing that as a top, not as underwear.
I doubt you could shrink it no smaller.
I think every one of her outfits is a winner, and they're all pretty shocking.
My favourite outfit for Cat is a top with expensive doll written on it, in like black and diamante letters. And the red boots that come up to here. I get quite a lot of letters about those, actually, from men. Don't know why.
I think with a name like Cat, it sort of lends itself to her wearing actual cat clothing, so Cat T-shirts and lots of animal print too.
For me, I don't feel sexy when I'm dressed as Cat, but naughty. And I think that's why men like her. Because they probably just imagine what she'd be like, you know. Right, I think I'm going to have to stop spending now. I think Cat knows how to treat men. I remember the first boyfriend that came into the show was a bloke called Kevin that chained himself to the garden gate.
Oh, Cat. Cat.
What are you doing here?
I love you, Cat.
Yeah.
She just thought he was a complete plum, basically.
I love you!
Cat made a play for Steve Owen, one of the first. And I don't blame her.
Hi, back then.
Yep, unless I'm some kind of hologram. So you're going to introduce me or what?
I'm Cat. Where have you been hiding?
Oh, you know, around.
He was very nasty to her, and he just used her to get back at Mel. Thanks, Steve, I needed that.
My pleasure. Hey, what do you think you're playing at?
But I thought you...
Yeah, well, you can think again, darling. What do you think I'll take it further with a little slapper like you? Look at you. You're a state.
I think with Gary, he was after Cat because he probably thought that he could, you know, get his wicked way.
You look to die for, you know that.
You never give up, do you?
I just know there's something between us, and I think we should find out what it is.
I think she just found him quite gross because he's, you know, things he does and says. And Ricky's very good at doing that, sitting there burping and eating all the time with his mouth open. He's very funny. And I think Cat just looked upon him like, ooh, God. And he would not leave her alone, so she thought, right, the only way to deal with this is to go along with it, but then, you know, get him where it hurts when it happens.
You understood now?
Blame now. I'm bleeding.
Cat took the blame with the incident with Gary because she knew that Lynn is so in love with Gary that she didn't want to hurt her.
She knows how much I love Gary. Her problem is she only loves herself.
What do you want?
Just came to say I did it. It was only meant to be a bit of fun. I know your future's with Gary and he wouldn't do anything to hurt you. He loves you too much. I'll do and all, so I'm sorry.
You disgusting, filthy slapper. How could you do that to me? How could you do that to yourself?
I don't think Cat's a slapper. I think she is just a bit lost. And I love her. I really love her. And I wouldn't change a thing about her.
She was one of those girls that, I don't know, tended to always be a bit tarty, but she wasn't. Do you understand what I mean? She dressed tarty and therefore people just assumed that she was.
I think she treats men with contempt, a bit like the way sort of like Paul Truman treats women, probably. You know, once bitten, twice shy. But any man with a real sense is better to enjoy someone like Cat.
I would say my favourite scene with Cat was the one where she comes into the surgery and she flashes her leg and you get that sort of graduate shot, you know, the Dustin Hoffman shot of her leg and then me sort of sitting on the other side, perspiring profusely.
It's my legs, you see. They're giving me awful jip. I've got this tingling from the tip of my toes right to the top of my thighs.
When Anthony first met Cat, I don't think he was interested. But she was very forward, you know, said what she thought, the way she dressed. And I think he found that, you know, quite attractive.
Cat, please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
Oh, come on, Anthony, live a little.
I'm a doctor.
And I can be a nurse.
I think she liked the novelty of going out with a doctor and that he's very handsome and he's charming and he's posh. And, you know, he turned up in this lovely car and this lovely suit and she just went for him.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I've heard it all before.
I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed we're together. And I don't care who knows it.
Right. Suppose we better get in then.
She wants what she can't have. And if anyone falls for her, she runs a mile. It's like when Dr. Truman told her that he loved her. She ran a mile.
I do love you.
What did you say?
I love you.
She just couldn't handle it. And she just made a beeline for his brother.
I really want to kiss you.
Do you?
Yeah. I've been wanting to do it all night.
Well, you better put yourself out your misery then.
I didn't know whether to use my tongue or not to use my tongue, so I just did it the only way I know how, and I used my tongue, and I know she was offended. Well, she wasn't offended, but I know she sort of screamed, "Oh, Gary Beaver stuck his tongue down my throat."
No way.
That unfortunate and terrible thing that happened to her with my brother Harry, I think she put up this, like, iron curtain.
The whole Cat Zoe storyline and the whole concept of, you know, this dark secret that had been held within this family for all these years was done during the workshops.
Oh, yeah?
At that time, I remember seeing this older sister and younger sister. And then I suddenly started seeing the age gap and realised it was 14 years difference. And it was just kind of, oh, bingo.
We was having a meeting a few weeks into rehearsals and I walked in there and Elaine Lawden, who plays Lynn, I sat next to her and it sort of went quiet when I sat down in the chair and then she said, "I've got something to tell you." And then she had this bit of paper and she wrote this down and passed it to me. "You're Zoe's mum." And I was like, "No!"
You don't rule my life.
You're not going to Spain, and that's that.
Why not?
Because I said so, all right?
And I have to do everything you say, do I? No, you can't tell me what to do. You ain't my mother! Yes, I am!
I was worried about taking it on because I thought I couldn't do it. I thought, you know, how am I going to be able to do this? But it was so well written and it was such a great storyline that it became, I can't say easy, but it was a joy to do.
Dad kept asking me, who is it? His face, he hated me. He kept on, who is it? What he was going to do to him. I wanted to tell him so badly, but I couldn't. Why? Because it was his brother.
Last thing I want to do is sit there in an evening and read pages and pages and pages of children's stories about abuse. So I needed another focus for it, and I needed something else for me to get hold of the story as a writer, which is where the Man in the Moon stuff came from.
And that was one of the first things that really made me cry when I saw the script, that this, you know, this young cat actually looked at it and thought it was this person protecting her. One night, it must have been about 6, you came into my room and you opened my curtains and you said to look at the moon because there was a man in it. Whenever I can see the moon, nothing horrible would happen to me because he'd look after me. I really believe that. I used to go to bed every night with my curtains open so I could see the man in the moon. They were open the night Harry came into my room. And I turned the other way because I couldn't believe what was happening to me. And I see the moon, and I knew that you lied to me. All she wanted was a cuddle from her dad. But because she fell pregnant at such an early age, he always felt like she was dirty and he never wanted to cuddle her.
I would hate to think that I would do that for real, as Derek. But Charlie was a little bit disgusted with her, a little bit upset with her, disappointed with her, that she turned out like that, not knowing the real truth.
I am so sorry.
It's not too late, Dad. You can give me a cuddle now, and I could be your little girl again. I still believe in him.
But the others are coming back now. Zoe's down there on her own. We would talk about it later, eh?
Yeah.
It got very emotional. Oh, gee, and every time I think about it, it upsets me.
And I had that scene with Michael Elphick, who played Harry, in the square, and I have to walk up to him and say, "You're just a fat old perv," and all that. That has got to be my favourite scene out of the whole episode, because everything that I was talking about and feeling, it just all came out then, and I found, for me, that was my most powerful scene.
You really hate me, don't you?
Hate you? No. I just think you're a fat old perv. She makes her way to the playground and, with a bottle of pills, looks up at the moon, and she gets her lipstick out, and it's like this mask thing, and then she just loses it. She just feels dirty, disgusting. She's ruined her daughter's life by telling her, and she just feels like she's got to end it all.
Go and phone an ambulance, now! Tell them Turpin Road by the Arches. Oh, Cat.
She was lying unconscious, and I was trying to get through to her and explain to her.
None of it was your fault, was it? You didn't let me down. It was me who let you down.
You see, that brought back the memories. Mad, isn't it? What a funny living we do.
He's a big old sot, is Derek. He's lovely. He's like my second dad. He's the most loveliest man you can meet.
I'll never let you down again. Never.
When those sort of things happen to you, those extreme things, you react in whatever way. And I think she's had so much heartache in her life that you can understand why she is the way that she is.
See, if someone tells me they love me, I can't help but think, what are they after? Because that's what Harry used to say to me. It's only because I love you.
It wasn't like that at all.
I know that.
I think Cat and Anthony were really in love. And there's a part of them even now which still holds a torch for the other person.
You're a really lovely man. And I was just too stupid to realise it. I've done a lot of growing up these last 9 months.
Everyone loves a love triangle. Especially if it involves, you know, mum and daughter of the same.
What's going on?
I'm sorry. She cornered me outside the surgery.
It's a bit perverse to think of such a thing, but, you know, they always say if you look at a girl and you're thinking about starting up a long-term relationship, have a look at the mother. And if the mother's got something, then you know you're onto something.
Somebody please tell me what he's blathering on about?
I'm in love with Zoe.
What Charlie can't handle is the difference in age. People would say, oh, cradle snatcher, and worried what people would think as well.
Cat is jealous of Zoe, you know, that she's a lot younger than her and she's got a whole life ahead of her. She hasn't gone through what Cat went through. She's innocent. And Cat realised that she loved the doctor and it was too late. I thought that you might come after me.
I did, remember? You just threw it back in my face.
And I thought you'd try again. And keep trying.
And if I had?
We never got there, did we? I turned round, you with my daughter instead. I'm not sure how Cat is going to explain to Zoe, you know, why Cat and Anthony slept together.
So tell me, did I mean that much to you?
Cat!
Just tell me!
I really loved you!
How do you justify sleeping with your fiancé's mother?
Idea.
How could you get involved with her in the first place with my daughter?
I didn't plan it that way.
There are a million other girls out there.
Because she's like you.
Whoever they end up with in the end, they'll never be able to forget each other.
I think there's a girl out there for the doctor, and I think there's a bloke out there for Cat. And there's definitely... I've got no idea what... I'm with Eastenders for a good few more years. And if I went on from there, hopefully, you know, good British films. I can't see me in a musical or anything, just good British films. But at the moment, I think Cat would probably not like it here. She'd probably say, where's all the clubs? Ain't like Lands the Grotto or Benidorm, is it?